Hello, Facebook. I am Denise Castile. I am the founder and executive director of Fresh Start for Your Heart. Fresh Start for Your Heart is a 501c3 nonprofit. I started the organization because I wanted to bridge the heart-healthy food, financial, and education gap that exists for so many once they've had a heart event. And more recently, we are adding more programs about awareness and prevention, particularly in our youth. Our thinking is that if we can get to our youth and talk to them about heart disease and what it means, then we have a great chance of eradicating heart disease, or certainly in decreasing those statistics, okay? During our COVID-19 shelter in place, I decided that once a week, at least once a week, I would come and bring you a heart healthy recipe and that you could be here with me while I cook it. So today's recipe is called, it's called Italian Chicken Skillet. And because the chicken had to cook on both sides, I decided to kind of get a head start, okay? So what I've done so far is I have cooked the chicken, and these are pretty big. You know, anymore, when you buy chicken breasts, they're so big. So they are ready to be cooked. They're ready to be taken out. And I just want to make sure that they're done inside, okay? Especially this big fella. Okay, that looks really good, okay? So they'll have kind of a crispy coating. Yeah, this one's a really big guy. Okay, then after you brown the chicken on both sides and cook it through, you move it and put it on a plate. Put it over to the side, okay? We're gonna add just a little more olive oil, and then we're gonna add some vegetables. And our vegetables that we have are red bell pepper, orange bell pepper, and onions, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and add these. It makes such a pretty display. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, how are you enjoying the other recipes? So far, we've made, what did we make? We made chicken stir fry. We made salmon, a honey glazed salmon. And last week, you got green pepper steak, which was amazing. The others were too, but that pepper steak was amazing. Okay, so we let our vegetables just kind of cook. They want them to be less than firm. Okay, so we put our vegetables in. They say that they should be soft, so we'll cook these for about 5 minutes. Once these have cooked, then we're gonna add zucchini, okay? Now, they said to add 2 zucchini. We didn't. We just did 1. And what they want us to do is they want us to char these. They want us to char the zucchini, okay? So what we'll do is when we put them in here, we'll just kind of put them on make sure that they're on the bottom so that they get that charred look and taste, okay? All right, so we're cooking that. So how have things been going? I haven't talked with you, or I haven't done a video since Easter. Last Sunday was Easter, and of course we stayed in. How was your Easter? You know, speaking of cooking and figuring things out, we normally have candied sweet potatoes. I know that doesn't sound like it's really healthy, and it may not be the healthiest option. You certainly have to eat these things in moderation. Well, I told my mom, Miss Shirley, that I would prepare the candied yams or sweet potatoes. And the only sweet potatoes that she could find were white. Hold on, I'm going to get a picture of it. I'm going to show you. So this is what it looked like. It's a sweet potato. And we looked at it, and when I cut it, it's white. It just looks like a regular Idaho potato. Well, I had my little recipe, and when they came out, I was thinking, oh, these are not going to be good. I have to tell you that was really good. Oh, very good. So I'm glad we got them. Have you ever bought something and you bought it on an accident, you thought it was something else, and you looked up how to cook something with it and it turned out to be something really good? Okay, share with us in the comments if that's ever happened to you. Okay. Now, as far as us getting them again, we probably won't look for white sweet potatoes. If we get them, fantastic. But I don't know that we will go out looking for them. But they were good. We have eaten them all. Okay, now we're going to add in our zucchini. And I just kind of scooched my bell peppers and onions over so that our zucchini can just kind of lay here and get that charred look, smell, and taste. Okay. All right, so we're gonna let those hang out in there. And it says that they should be in there for about 3 minutes or so. So we got those in there for 3 minutes. After those have cooked for 3 minutes, then we're gonna come and add our garlic, our minced garlic, and add oregano. Because remember, it's an Italian dish. And you can't have an Italian dish and not have oregano. Okay. I should leave them alone, shouldn't I? If they're gonna get that charred look. And this, it doesn't say what to eat. You should put your base. It doesn't say anything about that. So we're just gonna not have a base. We're just going to have that, have the vegetables on the side, and it should be really good. Okay, they're starting to get a little charred. Okay. Moving the other ones around. Don't want those too charred. I don't know about you, but I like anything that has peppers in it. Love it. It makes it look so pretty. So I saved this because I wanted to, of course, add this ingredient when you were here. You know that we like a little spice to our dishes. So it didn't tell me to add this, but I'm going to do it anyway because, well, we like a little spice. So you know I'm adding a little cayenne pepper. Why? Why? Because it gives it a little bite. Okay? Yeah, not too much. Let's not get crazy. Oh, those are pretty. What else do you regularly cook zucchini? We have some here in the house because Miss Shirley makes a chocolate zucchini bread. Yes, she makes those, and she of course has to have zucchini in it. So we have those here at the house. I was torn. I was gonna make, I saw this other recipe. It's some type of chicken spaghetti with cheese, lots of cheese. And I thought, well, it's fresh start for your heart. It was a lot of cheese. So I thought, you know what? It's probably not the best idea to cook that one. But I'm probably gonna make it tomorrow and we'll eat it in moderation. And I'll share with you what it tastes like. Oh yeah, guys, these are beautiful. Beautiful. See that little chard on there? See? Look. See that? Isn't that pretty? Okay, just a little bit longer. It smells like a restaurant in here. I'm here to tell you. Okay, now let's put in our garlic. And this is just 2 cloves of garlic. Everything's better with garlic. Okay. Ooh. Oh, you all, it smells so good. So we're only supposed to just let that cook about a minute more. Can you smell it? Oh, yes. I wonder what would happen if we put cheese on it. No, I'm not going to put cheese. Just wondering what will happen. Okay. All right. We're supposed to cook the garlic in there until it becomes fragrant. And I can smell it. You knew it was cooking time when you saw my shirt, right? I put it on just before I got ready to come out. And Miss Shirley said, oh, she says, Nisa, you got your shirt on. She knows. Okay. Oh, it's charred. It looks so pretty. Okay. Now we add our oregano. Okay. Now, this recipe calls for a cup of chicken broth. So we're going to add a cup of chicken broth, low sodium. Okay. And we're supposed to add a crushed tomatoes. And so our crushed tomatoes was a huge can, way too much for this recipe. So we're just going to go with diced tomatoes. And it's all good. Okay. All right, so we're supposed to let that simmer for 10 minutes. Okay. Supposed to let that simmer for 10 minutes. And then we add our chicken back and then garnish with a bit of basil and it's ready to go. Now, you know what I'll do, right? I'll take a picture of it. I'll post the recipe, or in fact, as you are looking at this video, the recipe will be here for you, okay? Let me know how you like it, all right? Thanks, guys. Bye, until next time.